Hi and welcome to my random ruminations. So I want to talk about webcomicking today because it's something I have a really deep love of, and I am working constantly in the background on concepts for webcomics and kind of getting ready to launch one. But what screws me is time. I lose hundreds. I mean, how to explain this? The way I used to do my webcomic, and I do have a webcomic as a girl on Comic Fury, but the way I used to do it was I would rough it out on paper, then I would use ArtRage 4 and I would use a photograph of the paper version as the first layer, then I would trace it in ArtRage using just freehand. Then I would colour it, I would shade it. All flesh was done. Was left basically just the paper. I actually cut through all the layers to get to the paper. So you ended up with kind of I thought it was an interesting way of doing the webcomic. But what it was very time consuming. And since then I have stumbled upon a few different things that help, like the draw curve tool in something like paint.net, or that helps a lot. So do .png files, because they hold on to the layer information, which is nice. Yeah, I do love doing it, but it's so time consuming and it's kind of irritating. So basically what I really kind of want to talk about briefly is that I have this idea for a multimedia webcomic project, and that is that there will be a series of videos that are directly connected, that are led directly into and lead directly out to a webcomic. So it's like scene in webcomic leads to video, leads to scene in webcomic. I'm just not sure if people will be interested in that. Because, okay, it's going to be superhero-ish. I'm not going to lie, it's going to be superhero-ish. Come on, it's a webcomic. And I have got an interesting idea for a superhero. I don't think it's been done before. I have an interesting idea for the origin of the heroes and villains. And they have a shared origin. Yeah, I just don't know if people would be interested in it. And the real problem with that is I'm always caught in this quandary of dedicate more time to the YouTube channel, or do I dedicate more time to webcomicking, or do I dedicate more time to writing? Now, I have purposely kept my weekly working time basically split, where my writing takes up 50% of my time. I spend 50% of the energy I have available to actually work on writing, and that's not likely to change because writing is really important. And for writing I include things like working on my second novel. I include things like writing out very basic scripts and outlines for video projects I want to do down the line, once I've learned some more skills with my video editing. But it also includes things like writing out the storylines for comics and writing out storylines for this, that and the other. Now the webcomicking side of it, the drawing side of it, at the moment I'm giving that about 20% of the time that's remaining, and the my YouTube channel gets 30%. Now obviously there's crossover between all three in different directions, but it's just hard to decide. And I know I'm going to have to decide myself. But yeah, it's difficult to decide which way to jump. Anyway, I will be back tomorrow with Portal 2. I'll talk to you all on Thursday, and have a great day. Please like, share and subscribe. Bye.